Hi, friends, and welcome to the program. Hey, believe it or not, a whole year has come and gone. This is the last program of this season. Yeah, I can't believe it either. There has been so much adventure, so much fun and excitement. It slipped past us. I gotta tell you, I was more than a little distraught when T said, hey, this is it. This is the last of the season. It kind of disturbed me. Still, I know we have some great new adventures coming your way for next year. We've got some tremendous new places, certainly some old friends to go see. But before we do that, I want to take a few moments and have a look back at the year that was 2012. We went to some wonderful places, saw some amazing things, and the year turned out to be tremendous, even if it did start out for me personally just a little bit rocky. I was certainly fortunate to come out of that as well as I did. It was only because of the great team I had both working on my leg and back here on the show that there was a new season to start. And we did start it on a local lake, a simple fishing trip with a good friend, just an opportunity to sort of road test the new wheel.
Something definitely smells fishy about that statement. No pun intended. There's a fish.
Oh, there he is.
That was your fish. Oh!
I don't see it.
The fish in the water or the sucker in the boat?
We easy now. There was a fish there, honest. You know, I didn't have nothing. It was just nothing.
What do you got there? Oh, it's another Oh, was that just your lure sideways in the water?
I think that lure was bigger than that fish, but...
Well, you know, that's a true fisherman, can catch everything.
That's right.
Not just those big easy ones.
Right.
You can even hook them little bitty hard to get ones.
That was just what the doctor ordered. And confident that my newly rebuilt leg was going to hold up, I dove headfirst into the spring turkey season, and we indeed had a tremendous one. With the spring turkey season successfully behind us, it was time to get back into the fishing, and this time, well, let's just say we were putting even more effort into it.
What kind of fly is that?
That's the silver fox.
Ah, the chrome is hatching.
Slide him in here and let him go. I'm sure Eric's is at least a full inch longer. Just ask him, he'll tell you.
There.
What do you got there, Captain?
Well, I have a northern.
Oh, no, that's not a northern. We call those a fastback trout. That's the sports model.
Long type.
Uh-oh. What are you doing?
I'm fishing on the other side of the boat.
Uh-huh. What do you got? You got a smoker of a brook trout. Huge trout here.
How do you do that? I turned my back for a second.
Kind of down beside.
Look at this is a big trout, buddy. How you doing with the pike thing there? I got my hands full. I'm getting issues. We got a 30-inch pike on one side of the boat and a 20-inch trout on the other. Ready to let him go? I don't know what kind of trout fisherman you are, but without further ado, we need to go to the other side of the boat.
Nesnagami brookie right there. Real nice fish.
What do you give that? 4 pounds anyway.
Cream that fly. That was cool. On a fly.
Huh.
White zonker.
So let's try one more hole, though. I mean, there's no sense quitting right now.
Oh no, we got a little bit of time.
The plane won't be here for an hour. No sense in rushing things.
But we don't. So we missed the plane. Big deal.
Yeah, right. Oh, darn. Sorry.
Guess we'd have to fish for another day.
I guess. There's a lot of places that have great people. And certainly Eric and Sue Lund, everybody up here does everything imaginable to make sure you enjoy this. But the truth is, if the fish aren't there, it's just a trip. This kind of thing is what makes it a fishing trip. Now, Dan, I'd let you throw a lure out there, but quite frankly, for your own safety, I think you better just stay in the boat.
You're so thoughtful.
Well, yeah, I don't want to have to go home and explain to the grandkids what happened to Papa. Well, you see, this trout came up over the net. That was certainly a tremendous adventure. But just like everything else here on the Journal, when it comes to fishing, we're up for almost anything. Cameraman spooked him is what I think really happened.
As always.
Thanks, Mike.
Hey, you're welcome.
Tony, thanks for the bow, man. My buddy Tony set that bow up for me. You had one of them big fish tear off one of your arrows. Fish are too big. Not too bad. Yeah. Summer afternoon.
That's it. You're in trouble now.
I'll rodeo him. There you go, buddy.
Damn.
He's on fire. I think that's it. I'm sure of it. Oh, he rolled right over, too. It's got to be 25 pounds.
Yeah. Oh. Got him.
Got him. Nice shot, buddy.
Oh, got off.
Oh.
Oh.
I saw him come sideways.
Oh, you ain't got no point on it.
You ain't got no point on it.
Oh,
it's right there. It's down there. What are you doing? He's shooting him with blunts.
Yeah, he is. Put that car right there. That's actually a good one. Oh, not bad.
I'd say that's a stuck.
There you go.
Sweetness! Give me a kiss! Well, he's attacking. What do you think?
Nope.
That season isn't open for another couple of months, though, right?
No.
Practice. Yeah.
That's close over there.
Two-tone.
Yep, that one.
It was right by there.
Oh. Shot on him. In front of him.
If you don't think them fish fight, you come out here with Marlin and you try this. Nebraska ain't far. If you're coming from Michigan or we're in Wisconsin, Illinois, Indiana, you can be here in a day. You got a beautiful place to put people up in. We stayed there last night. He's got a gorgeous place to put folks up in. You can even do a combination bow fishing and turkey package if you come late season, right?
Yeah.
This is too much fun. I'm here to tell you. If you're missing this, shame on you. This is a riot. And the cool thing, you know what, is so many guys put their stuff away when bow season's over or even turkey season. They don't even think about shooting at stuff like that gar right there.
You got it.
Well, believe it or not, the summer fishing season was just about gone, but we still had a little time left, and with that time, I decided to take the entire family and a bunch of good friends up to Canada for one last adventure, and I gotta tell you, this turned into one of the highlights of the year. That's one I'll truly remember for the rest of my life. Unfortunately, by the time we got back from Canada, the summer was over. It was time for the harvest season, and we started this year's hunts with a trip out to Wyoming to chase some speed goats. The antelope hunting was tremendous, but the rest of the Western archery season, the early season, was one of the hottest and toughest I can remember. Still, it's like I always say, there's no quit in our outfit. By the time we got back to the Midwest, the youth deer season was already upon us. It was time to get into the blinds with some great young people and see how they handled their first hunts. Those young people did a tremendous job, and I'm really glad we were there to share it. Unfortunately, by the time the youth seasons were over, we needed to get back on the road. Still, we did manage to find a few days to keep a few family traditions alive and well. You gotta do bowl camp. Traditions intact, we put it back on the road. We went to some great new places, met some really nice new people, and I'll tell you, the second half of our season at least was one to remember. So, Mike, what do you think? It might snow? All across the country, the second half of deer season was winding down. But for us, that just means it's time to go out and do some cold water fishing.
Pick your bait off the ground and there's a fish. There you go.
Chris, I'm sorry you can't be here. I hope you're having fun over in Qatar.
Yeah, we'll send this to him, and then I'm sure it'll. Gorgeous.
With that, the season was just about over. Fortunately, though, Tia and I decided we had just enough gas left in our tank to do one more trip. We put everything on a plane and headed to South Texas. The hunting season wasn't over everywhere, not yet anyway.
this is awesome.
Well, friends, that was our year. We certainly enjoyed far more adventures than we had time here to show you. There were so many great people, so many great places, so much excitement, the hits, the misses. All the great things we saw and did together.
Wow.
It's all part of being in the Wilderness Journal, part of the Wilderness Journal family, and we are again so very happy and pleased that you join us. We're continuing to grow. More channels, more viewers, more stations. It's all part of what we know to be this way of life, what we adore, the out of doors. Hey, thanks for joining us. I truly hope we see you in the coming season out there wetting a line or plucking a string, dragging in a good old big one. And you have to know, if we do see you, we're going to stop and share that cup and a fire, regale in the stories that were and plan for the adventures to come. And friends, if we don't see you out there, well then we'll look for you back here, where we'll start a whole new season of adventures from my Wilderness Journal.